Smoke Room TV for cadets by cadets.
Yeah, good morning everyone. My name is Lecturer Lazarus Ehilode, aka the RUC, and you're welcome to today's show, Moment in the RUC. My co-host today is Obiji EC.
Morning, sir.
Morning. How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Yes, Obiji, this is a very fantastic moment.
Oh.
A rare gem.
Oh, a world-class moment.
We have Mr. Samuel Dayo Ibidumi.
Morning, sir. Morning, sir.
Boss. Hey, you're welcome to today's show, sir.
Good to have you, sir.
Good to have you. It's a privilege. Thank you very much.
This is a dream come true for us.
You work so hard to have this moment. It's not easy to get
World-class lecturer.
Dayo Ibidumi.
Anytime, any day. I'm always available.
Wow, thank you very much. I really appreciate your warm reception.
Yes. And after this time out, who president?
Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate you, sir. Okay, sir, we want to
reintroduce you.
Reintroduce you because you're well known.
And you're well known. Okay.
Worldwide. This is almost satisfied. This is how we want to reintroduce. We want our viewers out there, our viewers
Some of the new cadets who
doesn't know who the Lacuna is.
Oh,
inventor.
Oh, we are coming to that.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm really glad to have you all around.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Mr. Samuel Dayo. I'm an excadet of the Maritime Academy of Nigeria.
Morning, sir.
I'm actually very proud to have passed through that citadel of learning. And I was also fortunate and privileged to be a lecturer in the same school. Not everybody gets such an opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. Although I left the school about 5 years ago, I'm currently in the industry and working for a telecommunications.
Wow, that's amazing. That's
a supply chain.
Wow.
So that's me, basically.
Wow.
And you're married, sir.
Yeah, of course, that's a very important part of my life. I shouldn't leave it out. I'm married to one very beautiful woman.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God bless the general.
Another state.
Wow.
In fact, I'm proud to be married to a little woman.
Oh!
And we have two beautiful children, a boy and a girl. Yeah, okay. Maybe I didn't say where I'm from. I'm actually from Kababuni local government of Kogi State. So I am, interestingly, a northern Yoruba man.
That sounds good.
Well,
You're welcome, sir.
You're welcome, sir. We really appreciate you. Yes, let's go back to our alma mater, sir.
Yeah.
You see, there's one thing that every cadet out there, they are always very pleased the way you relate with them. You are just like a cadet in school. As a lecturer back then, when you were a lecturer, then you're just like a cadet because you are always among the cadets. You understand? So we really want to know what created that bond between you and the cadet, that every cadet don't want to just leave you alone. We are always after you. So, sir, we really want to know, sir.
Okay, thank you. That's a very interesting question. While I was a cadet, there was this disconnect between me and most of my lecturers. The only time I actually had a close relationship with my lecturer was on 2 occasions during my MD when I was assigned a project supervisor. I had to relate to my project supervisor, but then I think, on a very, very formal level. And in my HMD2, when I was writing my final project, I related more to my supervisor too. And I discovered that many of my colleagues had this fear for lecturers. A lecturer is coming, everybody is afraid. As a matter of fact, they see the lessons as some very, very difficult and challenging tasks because these lecturers were very, very far away. So when I had the opportunity of being a lecturer, I said, okay, I'm going to change this. Probably it's going to help me have a better result with my cadets. And actually did. I wanted to be close to them. I wanted them to know that the reason why I'm the lecturer is because I am there for them. I'm there to serve them. I'm there to make them understand that they need to learn, and that learning is actually not supposed to be a challenging and fearful experience. It's supposed to be a wonderful experience. It's supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be difficult. We're not supposed to be looking at somebody out there being one very big figure that we cannot approach. So I made myself approachable, so that at every point where my cadets have any issues, they can actually reach out to me, and then I can put them on the right path.
That's very wow. This is justified because back then when it was not actually my previous supervisor then, you understand, but he actually guided me, he saw me through, he made me to write a very brand new project. You understand? So this is motivated. He gave me a task, he gave me a target, and I'm so proud, and I made a very good project out of what he has taught me.
I'm really glad that I was my approach really helped. I have somebody that can testify to that, and that's a very big difference.
And I'm sorry to cut you short. I think one thing I like about Mr. Ribu is each time he comes to class, you're always happy. You can't sleep in his class. And I don't know, and like the dynamism, like he used in teaching. So I thought that I want to ask you what made you to teach us live, even in that place. Like each time you come to class, you tell us about life, like you tell us stories, and and when you're in school, the way we're in school, we're already thinking about, we're already having that that life experience, because you give us your experiences and how so I don't know what inspired that kind of teaching.
Like I said, even related to the previous question,
yes, sir.
I always want to interact with my project because I want to know where the problems are. Because it is one thing to use conventional methods to approach teaching, but then you need to know your cadets. And in a bit to know my cadets, I know that cadets like to have fun.
Yeah.
Yes, I was a cadet.
Yes.
I really like to have fun.
Yeah.
My colleagues like to have fun.
Yeah.
And my cadets like to have fun.
Yeah.
So I knew I had to bring in something different from the norm. So I had to create that fun environment so that at the end of the day, everybody is happy. And when you are happy, you don't forget happy moments. So what you learn during happy moments, you will never forget.
Exactly.
So I try to bring in fun, bring in stories, funny things. Once we are on business of the cost in question, and people are beginning to look at it as something very difficult and challenging. I bring in the fun aspect, and everybody laughs, and everybody's happy. And then I go back there, and then sometimes I have to even create funny scenarios using the subject matter under review. And such situation, people get to learn. They never forget. In the example, there were a lot of my cadets that told me that in the example, it was just reliving all that I said in class. All the funny things I said in class, and relating it to the question, and then he was able to answer without problem. So that is just a strategy to ensure that the cadets are able to relate with me, relate to the course, and see the learning process as a fun process, not some very difficult thing. People look at learning as being very difficult, but I try to simplify, make it easy, make it enjoyable.
In that strict environment, there's no politics. In that strict navy, you have somebody that on Saturday he comes out to play football with us from his house. Yes. It's like they are not fit in Europe, but you have to come. You come to school and you play with us, and we sit there and say, I don't know, like you are approachable, like that love, and that's why we get we are here. That's why we are here. You are approachable, and we came and you are here like activates to let them come. So that love is undiluted, and we are so happy to have a lecturer that can confide. Like there's nothing cadets have not brought to your team. Like real life, and even outside academy, and because you're being in our shoes. Even at times we complain to you about the regulation, like you guys just have to So because we can't tell any other teacher, a lecturer, because person probably is not as close as you.
That brain,
and the person are next to that. So for you moved us out to Malinga, how you Malinga during your time to read, and So for us, it's an inspiration. And I think Harrison, we need to study me.
Yeah.
I want to study my master's project.
Yeah.
I say that always a very big even up to now.
Yeah.
Like I said, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, and I make, despite my busy schedule, I make sure that within 24 hours, I have to respond.
So, promise this is, you have to come back to lecturing. You have to come back.
The current rector.
Yes. You have to come back.
To see work out something.
Yes, we really appreciate your time, really appreciate you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, you said something, let's digress a bit. You said something about the current rector. Yes, really, let's go back to our matter.
Yes.
Okay, sir, yes, before you were one second.
Yes, it's cool.
Yes, and you schooled there. You knew what you meant there. And then when we came, we also saw some things too. And we left. Now, on social media, and even when you go to the school right now, the story has completely changed. So,
As an excadet,
what's your take on what is happening currently in Maritime Academy of Nigeria?
That's a very good question.
Yes, sir.
After I graduated from the academy,
Yes, sir.
even while I was a lecturer in the academy, I was a member of the Maritime Academy alumni.
Yes, sir.
And I have to fraternize with fellow excadet.
Okay.
And I've always been in touch with happenings in the school. Maritime Academy of Nigeria has the status of the parastatal of the Federal Ministry of Transport. And the leadership of the academy is not executed in the conventional way in other polytechnics and other higher institutions. So that you always find that there is a lot of there are people opposing and there are people supporting what is happening there. But by and large, there are things that we can see. We can see. I was at the school a year ago, and I saw that the school has been transformed. It's a massive transformation. You look at the facilities, you look at the procedures. I came in, I was at the gate and I couldn't get into the compound. I had to go through a rigorous process to be vetted, to confirm that yes, I actually have business to do in the school before I can get into it. That alone is a very big plus. But then, Maritime Academy of Nigeria is an academic institution. And what makes an academic institution is the capacity of the institution to turn out products that actually meet the needs of the industry. The Maritime Academy exists for the maritime industry.
Yes.
So until a time when we are able to say Maritime Academy is churning out cadets that can actually solve problems in the maritime industry, then we cannot really assess the academy. Edifices are nice, facilities are good, but most importantly, the people that drive the facilities are the faculty. What I mean when I say faculties, I'm talking about the lecturers, I'm talking about people that work in the academy, the people that guide the students to actually study, the people that teach the students, the people that actually bring the facilities together and combine it with their knowledge to impact knowledge. But so I have probably I don't have insider information, but then I have my colleagues because I was a lecturer. I have many of my colleagues, my friends.
Yes.
And from what I hear, not much has been done in the aspect of developing the faculty. If you go to some maritime institutions like Southampton and Southern side, and other one, even the regional maritime academy in Ghana, you discover that they don't have half of the facilities that we have in the maritime academy. But then they have faculty, they have professors, they have people that are in the industry, that are also teaching. They are actively involved in the industry, and then they are teaching in their academies so that they can bring in current realities, to the cadets. That's one aspect. Then the other aspect is also, which is also related, is that the remuneration of the employees, the staff, their welfare. One of the reasons I left the academy was because I felt there was no way I could actually cope with the remuneration I was getting to give my family the kind of life they want. I have passion for teaching, but I have to look elsewhere. I get it. Yes. So if the academy has to attract the best, then the academy has to be what to staff welfare and remuneration. But by and large, from what we can see, I think we've never had this kind of administration since the inception of the administration.
Thank you very much for this in-depth. Wow. It's a good one. Okay. So, sir, for what you said, you talked about the faculty. Okay. So, is it that we have to, rearrange I don't really understand the faculty?
What needs to be put in place in these faculties that will enable, bring the best, like you just said.
Okay, right. Thank you. Ordinarily, maritime education is special, specialized, and it requires special training, special institution. So there is need to have quality lecturers in the academy. And yes, the lecturers apply for jobs in the academy and they are employed in the academy. But then the academy has a responsibility to train who they have. They need to train the lecturers they have and also look out to attract other quality lecturers. Now let me give you a senior lecturer, or even say the highest ranking lecturer in the academy, cannot earn what a second officer earns, even in our constant students.
Yes, sir.
So if you need to teach marine engineering, nautical science, and you need master mariners, you can imagine what they earn out there. They should be able to earn as much as they earn in the industry when they are working in the academy. Otherwise, because they won't come. It's simple. Okay? I won't have the opportunity of earning bigger somewhere and then come somewhere else where I will earn half of what I'm earning out there. You understand? So there has to be a structural change. Currently, I know that the academy remuneration structure is based on the ministry. What the ministry requires. But there, that is not the reality. Okay? Some schools like this school in the oil and gas, I've forgotten the name of this school. It's an oil and gas institute, and they actually pay their lecturers the standard that is paid in the oil and gas industry. So that way, lecturers are comfortable to do their jobs. They are not bothered about pay. So they are not bothered about our colleagues or our counterparts out there in the industry are earning better than us. You understand? And so we need to go where the pay is better. Are you getting it?
Yes,
so they can comfortably do their jobs fully well that they are getting satisfaction from their job, both on the financial aspect and other welfare aspects too. So that is what I mean. So the faculty skill is simple. We need quality lecturers. Quality lecturer. That's what actually makes an institution, not just the structures and the facilities. The people who drive the structure and the facilities, those are the people that make the institution. Okay, and for you to attract them, you need to be able to pay them competitive salaries. You need to be able to give them welfare packages that suit their status. Otherwise, you need to attract. Okay, so those that are there, at the end of the day, if a particular institution is not giving the best welfare and remuneration to the staff, they will only have people who don't have anywhere else to go. And those who don't have anywhere else to go are those that are not qualified to go anywhere else. You get it? So that is why, there's a lot that has been done because considering the status of the academy, the management hands to be tied. But then, a good management is that management that is able to wriggle through challenges and difficulties to get the desired results.
Smoke Room TV for cadets by cadets.
Okay, so you talk about quality lecturers and all that. But I feel, I know the school and I've been trying that regard, especially now, like the lecturers and the facilities there. I can remember the rector said, they are training some persons, to man, some lecturers still training abroad to man all those stuff. And apparently, when we went to school, we saw some foreigners, who are there to also facilitate this, this standard teaching that they talk about. So I feel to an extent, the school have been trying their best to make that happen, but there's still room for improvement. So that's a very insightful one we talked about, and I believe the school will step up. We are great, and so we'll get to that level. That's a very deep one. And so you talked about even lecturers coming from outside, people who are experienced outside. Then once they come, they're giving the industry what's happening outside currently. Okay, it's a good direction. It's a good direction. I think we have some persons too in school that that are also giving us, and some people who are in the field who are also coming to give the cadets what is obtainable. Yeah. So something.
Like last time, like in December when we were there during the POP, we had some lectures, understand, they invited some arenas to come and tell the cadet, educate the cadet what they really need to know.
How to package a CV. So, and we all estimate who are in the industry.
Who are in the industry.
The Amano president came to tell them, and the Amano president said something, and I liked it. And he said that Michael Makelo of Nigeria is going to see the training is not good enough. It's good, but the problem we're having, as far as them getting a job, is the industry, is the Nigerian factor. I know the school is starting with something to train manpower, and that's what the director is doing. Everywhere, like once you leave, and that's why they're going out the certifications. So what as those certifications and these professional certifications that teach them real life experiences outside the classroom, outside the force, and I can really like when you get to the ports, and that's why even in school they're building facilities that you can see in ports. So I guess they are correct.
So I had one of my works. She graduated from the academy 2 years ago. Yeah, and she was there during the period that the rector was there. And what she experienced and the benefits she had, we never had it when we were together. No doubt. She was actually the rector actually made efforts to ensure that all cadets that needed to go on board had attachment during their 3 months CWES program. And she actually she was sent to a company. Though there are issues, and within the 3 to 4 months, she was able to be on board for just 2 months. But then she got that experience, and then she did a lot of certifications, paid for by the school. Wonderful, great. But one thing that we need to do, like you just said, there are foreigners in the school. If you ask me honestly, when it comes to maritime education and training, we don't need foreigners. We have Nigerians that have, that have the best qualifications, the best experiences when it comes to maritime business. Yes, in the industry, for engineers, for navigators, for managers in the industry, we have the best of minds. We don't actually need to bring in foreigners. Those things used to happen in those days. Even if you go to our Nigerian universities, you go to programs, very technical programs like medicine and surgery, engineering. We don't bring in foreigners. We have people to handle it. But what we need to do in the academy is that we need to have a program of training and development for lecturers. It's not just sending a few people here, having haphazard training program. No. All right. We need to know that what are the skill sets for our faculty that we need. All right. So every lecturer, every instructor has a program of training. Okay, to attain the highest level. Are you getting it? That way, we develop internal strength and we don't need to be looking out haphazardly. That is what I'm trying to say. The efforts are good, but the efforts need to be coordinated, they need to be properly orchestrated.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we still have our lecturer of lecturer, the Lacuna, formerly known as the Lacuna. The US. So wow. Really thank you very much. We want to appreciate you for your time. And you have really spoken at length, and we know that our viewers are there, and every other person who needs to watch this and take necessary measures, they are out there and they will do what is obtainable from all your experience shared, from all the discussion that you've given us today. We know they will work on it. Sir, please, yes, the market and the industry is very wide.
Sure.
Some cadets, I want us to talk more about cadets right now. Yeah, some cadets are out there. They just want to see, if I no go on board, nothing else. If I no go on board, I will kill myself.
Yes,
so, sir, this one will become something we say our cadets don't do plenty for our papa. So right now, boss, we want you to, at least with your experience, and what you have to say concerning this set of cadets out there.
Okay, thank you. That's a very important question. I think it's important because the courses, offered in the academy are courses that give you multiple opportunities. And I'm not going to waste time on this, but I'm just going to mention the major courses. Now, for example, I studied maritime transport and business management. That's the portmanteau discipline that covers both maritime transport management and general business management. Okay, so the opportunities for anybody that studied this program are limitless. For example, now, okay, when I graduated from the academy, I had the opportunity of working on board LNG vessels as an administrative officer. Actually, that was once in a lifetime opportunity because the company actually came to school, set exams for us while we were graduating, and got the best, cadets in the graduation classes and pulled us out there. Now, when I left there, I worked in a shipping agency company because I had some relationship with owners of the company, and I worked ad hoc. Thereafter, I left, and then I worked in I went back for NYSC, and then I went back to the academy as a lecturer. Okay, now, after working as a lecturer in the academy for 6.5 years, I looked elsewhere. I developed myself elsewhere. I developed myself in supply chain management and logistics. And now I work in telecommunications supply chain. Are you getting that?
Yes, sir.
So you can see that the opportunities are many. You understand? They are limitless. You must not work in a shipping company. You must not work on board. I have a colleague that studied marine engineering, and now he works for a refrigeration engineering company. Okay? I have a colleague that studied nautical science, and then he's working for a company that is into navigation equipment. Okay? He's not working as a tech officer. There are a lot of opportunities. So we just need to, open our eyes, look, be versatile in our search. Are you getting it now? Alright? And there are so many other cadets that are doing things for themselves.
Business.
An example is the OPG and the RUC. Alright? Now they've gone into media. Alright? Okay, and you do a lot, I know that you also do a lot of branding, and this is completely, although your business has a bias for maritime domains, but then you guys are not working in a shipping company. Are you getting it? So the opportunities are limitless. So we need to look beyond just a papa. Are you getting it? Even in a papa, we have so many companies. You understand? Doing a lot of things that we can work for. As a matter of fact, those that study maritime transport and business studies are those with, the highest number of opportunities. You can work in virtually any company, or even in non-for-profits. You can work in an NGO. As far as there is administration happening, you can work there. So we need to look beyond just working in a shipping company or working in maritime. Okay? Yes, marine engineering is just mechanical engineering with a bias for maritime engine. You get it now? That's nautical science is where you can say, oh yes, more of a dedicated program. You get it now? But the technical knowledge that you have there can be applied in so many industries. Okay, all you need to do is develop the skill. Now we need to understand something else. One thing is to go to school and study and have a degree or have a diploma. Another thing is what can you do?
I was going to that. You're always particular about that. What can you do?
No company wants to employ you because you have a good certificate or you have a very good grade. They want to employ you because they want you to do something for them that will contribute to their overall business objective. Okay, so after school, or even while we are still in school, we don't have to start looking at what are the skills most sought after by the companies that we have around. What are the skills that we need if we need to, establish businesses on our own, and then pursue those skills professionally and otherwise. Get this skill. Because basically, what the degree or diploma does for you is to equip you with good knowledge and the ability to make sound judgments in a particular field. Okay, so thereafter you need to equip yourself with skills. I'll give you an example. After graduating from the academy, I have to know that I needed shipbroking skills. I have to work in the intermediary aspects of the maritime industry. So I started studying for membership of the Institute of Chartered Shipbrokers. Okay, which I attained in 2017. After several years, about 4 years, so I got skills. Now I can work in, I can actually be an agent for shipbroking, I can be a chartering agent, I can be a ship sale and purchase agent because I understand the rudiments from a professional standpoint. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. So we need to understand that getting a degree is different from being able to perform a particular function for a particular degree.
Wow, that was explosive. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see our former lecturer, Mr. Sakazayo that was a bomb.
It's a bomb. What you study is different from what you can do. That's what you focus on what you can do. As an excadet, you get the relevant skills that are needed, digital skills.
There's so many skills out there, like you rightly said, that you can just attach yourself to, learn these skills and get yourself fixed up somewhere, and you will see the skies when you're in it. From our able lacuna. So yes, sir, we have to digress a little. Let's play some games.
Okay, so I'll ask.
We all know.
Like, so we all know. When we're in school, there's this pattern you use in setting your questions. And so, let's say, for example, you want to say, what is your name? You will not ask the person in the level, what's your name? You will say, there are 10 persons in the report and one person was looking for. I don't know exactly. You tell a story like you are a ship owner in a company in Switzerland. And I'm like, oh. And so the way you are like, what? As in, why is it like that? Like, why do you pattern your question in that kind of settings? Like, you have to go through. And because of that, I cannot copy anybody. Yes. Your own reason
cannot be the same with my reason.
I'm not in the same class. My own lecturer. So sir, why that kind of confusion? So I haven't seen that.
Actually, as a lecturer, we are guided by the curriculum. Okay. We have strict curriculums that guide what we teach and how we should set questions. Basically, the curriculum tries to tell us that this is what we want. These are the objectives we want to achieve. The learning objectives that we want to achieve. Yes. So, even while I was a cadet, I had this system. I experienced a system where questions were asked based on what was taught. For example, I say, this man wearing this beautiful shirt, is called Mr. How do you see? I tell you in class, this is it, and I give you a note. This man's name is Mr. How do you see?
Yes.
And then when we get to the example, I ask you, what is the name of the man wearing this flower shirt? And they gladly tell me his name is Lucy, and then I give you 15 marks. And the question I ask myself is, what have I learned? What have the cadets learned? What have they learned? So I now ask myself, what are we preparing these cadets for? We're actually preparing them for the industry. And when they get to the industry, they are going to be saddled with the responsibility of solving problems in the industry. So I use a two-edged sword to achieve this objective as a lecturer. I make sure that whatever I'm teaching them is within the boundaries set by the curriculum. And sometimes I have to go beyond when I think that there are some current happening that they need to be aware about.
Yes.
Okay? So I tell them the kind of problems that will be encountered in the industry and how they should be approached. So when it's time for exam, I simply present scenarios, problem scenarios, and ask them how they will solve it. I believe that way they will be able to learn something that they can apply immediately they leave the school. So it's not the rote learning. I've never been an advocate of rote learning. I want you to learn and understand what you need to do in situations. That's the reason why I always give you a scenario or I give you a theme before I ask the question. So, and honestly, I've gotten a whole lot of testimony from my cadets that have gone for interviews.
And that's the question they ask for interviews.
Yeah, because the interviews, the companies want to know how I will solve problems. So that is what I'm preparing them for. I'm not preparing them just to be able to understand concepts, know concepts, present concepts, define concepts. When you get to the industry, nobody's going to ask you to define a bill of lading. Alright? They're going to tell you that there are several bills of lading, and there are several consignments, and then you need to distinguish which consignment is for who and all that. That is what they'll tell you. Those are the problems, those are the things you meet while you are doing your job in the industry. And that is what I try to create for you during the exam, so that you'll be able to understand what problems are in the industry and how to approach them.
Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who were in class then thinking he was a wicked man, no. This is the reason. For you to be able to tackle real life scenario, real life problems in the industry.
So, sir, sorry to cut you short, sir. So, after we have answered that, so are you always satisfied with the different? Okay, so at that point, so our sense of like our level, how to solve our problem, how to solve. Are you always okay with? Because someone will answer something like that, like the answer, the way you assimilate it will be different. So you answer something totally different. So how do you feel the person, or how do you balance it? Like purpose?
Okay, funny enough, I happen to taught several cadets in almost every semester that they were in the academy. The initial semesters were kind of difficult for those. We have students have different capacities to learn. So, but then, as the semesters progressed, I discovered that my cadets were preparing for my exam in a different way from how they were preparing for other examinations. There is a cadet that spent 4 semesters, with me. After the first semester, I didn't have difficulties. The second semester, you start thinking widely.
Yeah.
You start having problem-solving skills, right there. And honestly, there have been some challenges, but then I'm not looking when I'm awarding marks. I'm not just looking at what you're writing. I'm looking at your ability to understand complex situations and apply reasoning. Okay, not just copying and pasting or cramming and pouring out. Okay, and then as a matter of fact, for such questions, it's easier to pass. It's easier to pass because
you must write something.
Articulate your thoughts, and pour it out, without looking at any. You can't even cheat.
When you don't
I think I've produced very intelligent cadets that have the ability to think widely, and cadets that develop complex problem-solving skills even before they develop them.
Yeah, we are part of. We are one of them.
Yes.
I'm so proud to be one of your brothers.
Yeah, I remember when we were back in school, and I told you because you started this in school on a very, very minor scale. And I said, young man, you need to pursue this.
Yes.
Apply.
You are.
I remember we had several sessions where I advised you on how to approach it, and you applied it.
Yes, sir.
And today, you've made a lot of progress, and I'm very, very proud of you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, still your former lecturer, former cadet of Maritime Academy of Nigeria, Mr. Samuel Dayo Ibidumi, and moment with the RUC, and our co-host is still OBG EC.
The time I went to an interview.
Oh,
I went to an interview. Yes, and they were actually looking for a crew manager. And I decided to apply, and then I went for the interview, and I met my cadet, OBG, and the German that is getting married today. I met them, and it was a reunion. So we ended up writing tests.
And it was that problem solving.
So the man called me, the owner of the company called me to the interview and said, I don't think I can do it. I said, no problem. Any of these cadets that are here, I trained all of them. And
There's
none of them that I cannot vouch for. So you can just, pick any of them that you think suits your requirement. And that will be fine. It was a wonderful experience.
When I saw his call like, OBG, we have been shortlisted for an interview. I said, sir, you know how to say it? There's no need for me to go like you told me. He said, no, BJ, man, you have to. And that's what I like about he pushes you like, so that confidence, that's how I went. He said, you shall be, why don't like this? Confidence, you are man, what is there? It's not so, so it's a type of push, and I really appreciate it, and that's why they pushing all cadets. Even when it was advising some persons like, so you can do this, you can. That love for me is just everything. That love for me is just everything. Right from day one.
Right from academy, he has always
till now. So we are grateful.
And so we
are grateful. And so we are ready to come to Lagos. Next time we come to Lagos, we'll run around.
Smoke Room TV, for cadets, by cadets.
Okay, yes, let's go back to the academy. Let's have some games. Now we all have said he has advised. He has also given so many reasons why, as an ex-cadet, even as a current cadet in school, why you really need to succeed in the industry. So, sir, we really appreciate it. So, really, it's time for game.
Okay, sir.
Can you tell me about it?
We know you are smart. And you love games.
Yeah.
Is that I win or I lose?
Since you have Malinga before, we know it's not easy to measure smart. So, sir, what were the tactics you used in Malinga? How did you do it? How did you maneuver your way for those wicked officers?
Okay, this is a very, very interesting question.
Secrets are about to be
It's a question that actually applies to me a lot. Because, when I came into the academy, I was very happy. I got admission and I thought it was going to be one wonderful school where I would enjoy myself. That feeling of being in a high institution.
Yes, sir.
Then the moment we came in, we were not sleeping. There was no sleep for us. I was wondering whether we were in the weekend. So the Bible says that we have to wake up as early as 4 a.m. and start jogging to a rotator. And sometimes we just come in to eat, and then one and the two officers just says, "You guys have 10 counts to finish your food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the end of it. Whatever you are eating, that's it. And then start going back. What kind of food is this? We have to start jobs. Undergo punishment for doing nothing. Job from point A to point B. And I was like, how will I survive at all this stress?
Yeah.
So I devised a strategy. But trust me, the first thing I did was to tear my canvas. I tore it, and it looked so wretched. When I'm asked to come to shop, I will come to shop in a very funny manner. And then they will laugh. If they ask me to march, I will march in such a way that they will all be reeling on the floor laughing. And they started calling me cycle. They said up to today, many of my mates and they still call me cycle. They said my head was not correct. So some of them just wanted to see me display these funny things I do. So in the process of doing those funny things, I was avoiding all the jobs, all the punishments. So it was when we came back for second semester, and they saw my result that I was on distinction. They said, no, this guy is not It's coming on the taking of my right. In cycle we don't have that. But then I continued to devise so many means to make my officers laugh and make them happy. I tell them beautiful things. They ask me a question. I tell them things about their families, how wonderful their families are. I tell them how I've seen their girlfriends. And their girlfriends say that they are the best people in the world. I just say things and just forget that they actually have to jump me. That was how I survived. Wow. That was my own method of maligning all the job.
So you've not malingering with Saboto before?
No, actually I never did that. Okay. I actually never had the time where I actually felt sick. I didn't think about it because if I was to malinga with Saboto, I might have to be spending more time in clinic, and I didn't give me time to study because I knew that I had my main objective in the academy was to study what we do before. So I didn't want anything to compromise. I didn't use computer. I used funny skills.
Wow. Okay, so that's a good one. So in academy, what type makes you happy? What type? And which one makes you sad?
I did it.
Like the pipe that you hear and you be happy, like yeah. And which one makes you sad?
On Sundays, we used to eat bread, egg, tea, and beef. Bread, tea, and beef.
At once.
That was the best meal.
Oh.
So when they pipe for Kawi, God, it makes a lot of sense. But then when they pipe for accountability, the accountability in the night used to be very dangerous.
So you can't do your cycle that, you can't do your...
There is no cycle in that. Because then, when we go for accountability, the instructors will come and tell us what they need to tell us, and then they will leave. The 22 will tell us what they need to tell us, and then they will leave. The 21s are always in a hurry to leave, and then they leave us with the 82s. Oh my God. And then the 82s have our time. They tell us that they are the owners of the school. In fact, there was a night, we were at the parade ground, and then we were coming back. And while we were at the parade ground, one of our cadets was telling the instructor that the swimming suit they gave her is too small. That's too small for her bum bum. And the two guys, they were telling us they had tests the next day. They were trying to worry, but she was like, when they talked to me, they said, so if people don't want us to sleep, this night we must sleep. Oh, yeah. And we were coming. We were about 120. By the time we got to the hostel, there were only about 35 minutes. Because they were thinning up. And they come before you know it, 2 people. So accountability used to be, very dangerous.
Horrible experience.
But at the end of the day, when we came back into the industry, most of these are officers that we thought didn't have, our good interest. They were the ones actually helping us.
I was actually coming to that.
Yes, helping us to make sure that we get placements or sometimes we go to our papa with nothing, and by the time we're coming back, we are all coming back with $500. Those are our officers. We're so supportive. So we are telling you just like one community.
Yeah, that's
one. Yes, fraternity is very strong.
Wow, thank you very much for that one. So, sir, one more, not a question, before we go. And so, for me to attain this height, in the sector, the supply chain, sector, it has not been an easy road, people see the success part of it, their struggles, their sacrifices you make. So, we just want you to, before we go, inspire or motivate, or want to connect to watch this stuff and be inspired, no matter what the person is going to do. For your own story, because I know for you to be this, liberal, receptive, you understand it, like you're very understanding. You can't come to that, so I don't have money to understand because you've been in that shoe. So, sir, what can you say to cadets who are, having from the side like that? What do you have to tell them, sir?
Yeah, sorry, one thing, and also all the cadets who are there also doing well. How you relate to those also who are coming up. We also want to advise those who are also up there what they really need to do, because you said you do a papa with nothing those days, and you still see these officers and they make you come back like up to $500. So we want that fraternity in the maritime sector or among all cadets to be very, very, very strong. So please, you have the best.
Okay, let me address what you said. So you talked about journey. How it was like being.
Exactly.
You're very correct. It's not been easy. Unfortunately, the maritime industry that we have here is a closely maritime industry. And merit. It's unfortunate, but I have to state it because if I don't say it the way it is, then if I should have quoted it, but I'm not helping anybody out there. I'm not also helping people that might be in decision-making positions that might have the privilege to listen to the system. Merit is difficult. Merit doesn't really count in the industry, and that is a very big concept. For those that study hospital sciences, marine engineering, it's easier because for you to work on board the vessel in an officer capacity, you must have the COC. So once you have the COCs, it's easier for you to get something. But what about the process of taking a COC? You need to have C10, and getting C10 is something that's very difficult. Most companies are not interested in taking cadets. They don't want to, because cadets don't actually have any job on board. They are actually a liability to the vessel. And that's the reason why, in Europe and more advanced economies, most of the cadets don't even just go to school on their own. Say they want to study hospital science or anything there. They are actually employed by the companies and sent for training. So that by the time they have need to come for C10, the companies will bring them to their vessel because they are already their employees. A very good example is what happens with LLNG. LLNG comes to the academy, picks our cadets, sends them for training in UK school, and when they have to come from their system, they bring them on board their vessel because they are actually their employees already. But here it's very difficult. And what I can assure our cadets out there is that when you study and you show yourself approved, you study hard, you need the books, and while you're in the academy, you come up with a good result, you can actually get something. There are still companies out there where we have people who believe in merit. Merit doesn't count, on a larger scale, but there are so many companies that are looking out for people that have good results, people that know what they did in school, people that have very good sense of things. So we have to keep pushing, and we have to look beyond just talking to people. Send out your applications, apply, painstakingly. You never can tell when the opportunities come. Then for those who study the maritime transport, you just need to look elsewhere. For me personally, it's been a journey of relentlessness. What I mean is that there is no point where I have relaxed. I keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And even though I am not in the core maritime industry today, I am in the different industry and not doing badly. Okay, so you need to push and look wider. Don't just narrow yourself and restrict yourself to a particular area. And even though progress might be slow, at the end of the day, that's keep pushing, never stop pushing, work hard, develop yourself, learn things on a daily basis, set targets for yourself and keep learning. Opportunities will come. But when the opportunities come and you don't have the readiness to take advantage of the opportunities, you will pass. So the most important thing is to keep developing ourselves so that when the opportunities come, we can actually take advantage of it.
Wow, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Our viewers out there, you heard from our former lecturer and former cadet who has also been part of the industry. He has contributed a lot in the industry, and he also trained so many cadets who are out there. And we are some of his products, and we still have some also who are out there doing very well. And you have heard what he said. He said you should just go out there, prepare yourself, get ready, learn more skills, and the sky will be your limit. So, sir, Mr. Samuel Dayo Ibinumi, I want to thank you, want to appreciate you for the time. We know it's not easy to have a very strong, to have the initiator.
I watch this recording. I watch that.
Yes, I told you, honestly, what you are doing today is something I'm very proud of because I spoke to you, I showed you something, and you took it up, and you're making progress. Yes, Obiji, I've always told you that you belong to the showbiz. The academy has trained you.
Yeah.
You have very good sense of judgment now. Apply it in the showbiz.
Yes.
I've seen so many other works that you've done, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
We are seeing you and we know that you are very impressive.
Thank you very much.
So you guys, at any time that you need to talk to me, I am available.
Thank you very
No
much.
matter how busy my schedules are, I will always find time to do it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Our viewers out there, it has been our lecturer, our friend, our buddy. This is more like a learning class. So to
Yes. I will watch this interview here. I will jot things down.
December. So thank you very much. Before we go, we just wanted to say just one more. How will you describe the current rector? Because yesterday we were in school and we actually covered the issuance of quality laptop to all cadets to aid their learning. Back then it wasn't like that. You understand? He had too many structures in place in school. He has been doing his best. And we just want to come in. You see so many mind-blowing projects. The simulator, we've been there, we've seen the marine workshop, all these structures just to aid quality and learning. One word in a few sentences, a few words.
Thank you. I understand. I want to say categorically that the rector has been a wonderful manager of projects. He initiates projects and ensures that these projects are executed to the letter. He deserves our praise. But I would want to urge him to also extend this, excellence to the area of managing people. He needs to get his people to be at their best. He needs to treat his people well, and he needs to train them to be able to carry out their duties properly, especially the lecturers. That is just my point. He's a wonderful performer. As a matter of fact, if you want to take it, holistically, you can give him 70-80% score.
Wow.
All right, which is already an A. And then, I would really appreciate if you actually extend it to the staff, people management, so that people can be happy in their community. I need the people in their community to be happy. That is the only time we can actually do their job well. And then for the lecturers, good welfare, good training, then it will impact positively on the cadets. Because at the end of the day, it's about the cadets. It's about the quality of cadets that are turned out from the academy. He's a great man, and I strongly believe that he's going to extend it, because sometimes you can't take everything at a time. You start from somewhere, you deal with issues one after another. So I'm very optimistic that even if he doesn't get to see this interview, I'm very optimistic that he already has that in his plan, because he's a visionary leader, and he has demonstrated that so far.
Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, really. Viewers out there, if you want to continue, we'll stay here. So for the next 1 week, we'll stay here. So thank you very much, viewers. It has been your show, Our Moment with REC, and our guest, Mr. Samuel Dayo Ibidimi, and our co-host has been OBDEC. Thank you for watching today. I want to say God bless you. And for me, we say keep watching Snowcroom TV and OBD.
Yeah, keep watching Snowcroom TV, guys. Thank you.
Keep watching Snowcroom TV.
I remember in school, you introduced our show. Yeah, thank you very much, guys.
God bless you. Bye-bye.
It's a wrap, guys. Thank you.
Follow us on all our social media platforms. Smoke Room TV, for cadets, by cadets.